Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about action, is not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 54, NASDAQ down 30, S&P's off 11, gold contract up $14.20, trading at $1,192.50 an ounce. Silver up 12 cents at $16.59 an ounce. Platinum up 15 bucks, $9.23 an ounce. Copper off 2 pennies at $2.65 a pound. Light sweet crude up 82 cents, trading at $46.89 a barrel. Notes, you had the 10-year note up 16 ticks, 125.22. 30-year bond up almost a full point, 153.25. King dollar down 256 ticks, trading at 101.290. The euro is at 106, and the yen's trading at $1.12. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so you get a sideways to flat market out here today. The SPY is down 98 cents. You're trading at 220.54. Your benchmark on this, folks, is approximately a buck lower. It's 219.60. The 219.60 area is where we broke out on the, we broke out last week, but that is the high of the 23rd of August. Now, what you did have out here is this. You know, we don't have much volume in the marketplace. We did 868 million today in the NYSE. Did 1.6 in the NASDAQ. Bottom line, though, you know, this is subtle, but you had a little expansion of volume as we come into a lower price out here. You know, well, we did 68 million shares last week. Guess what? You're hitting highs with 56 million shares. You're hitting highs with 67 million. So bottom line, we'll see what this brings tomorrow. What would be really unusual is that window dressing starts in full force tomorrow, folks. You know, you get the last 2 days of the month, following 2 days of the first of the month. So if we come down with volume tomorrow, we're going to have window smashing instead of window dressing, which would be very unusual, by the way. But bottom line, guess what? We're going to know very quickly, because we're right next to this breakout area of that 219.60. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow is this. Dow Industrials sideways move at its highs. Bottom line, Dow has a lot further to go down to basically get into the lower range. You're talking about, we're at 19,097. That would have to get down about 400 points, 18,668. The composite, NASDAQ composite, also is at highs. Excuse me, folks. Composite was down 30 bucks today. The number to keep your eye on the composite is 53.42. So you know it's 26 points down from where we are right now. What we do have is this. Let's do the Russell 2000 first, because the Russell also came down with some juice. Russell is way above its highs, however. But bottom line, this Russell moves around violently. So we came down 18 bucks today. You're at 13.29. And the number that we're going to be looking at in the Russell is 12.95. So that's got about another 34 points to get back inside the lower range. What hasn't broke out yet, and it looks to me like it's just not going to happen, is the NDX 100. The NDX 100 bottom line is down 12 bucks. You're trading at 48.57. The highs that was trying to get into is 49.11. And we hit a price point last week of 48.84, and that's it. You know, so bottom line is we go, and if you want to see some harmony, this is harmony just the opposite way, meaning the Qs did no volume, very, very light volume, 13 million. And what the Qs were doing, though, they weren't backing down. They were trying to get into a high. So that correlation there is in harmony with the way the SPY went lower, how the Russell went lower, how the IWM went lower. So bottom line is that, you know, right now it looks to me like this consolidation is on inside the Qs. And what that would mean is that you can have game down into the price point of, let's see, the bottom of this consolidation is 113.63. Gold. What do we have with the gold contracts? So gold caught a bid. You're at 1192. You did 1.7 million contracts. Now, gold's going to need follow through here, and I do expect you're going to get it too. And the reason is that when we go over to the dollar, I'm going to show you inside the dollar. Right now, what you have is that we are at 1192.30. The number that gold has to get inside of is 1218.70. And of course, the real kicker here is that, is this a counter trend bounce because of the way that gold came down, or is in fact making a bottom? We'll find out soon enough. My take is that it's making a bottom, and the main reason is the way that the XAU and the HUI traded last week. You had gold making lower lows, but yet what you didn't have is the XAU and the HUI getting destroyed. In both cases, they, particularly the XAU. The XAU held its low from the prior week, had much lighter volume, and the XAU is trading at 81.69, and the XAU just got back inside its higher range today. So the XAU wants to make a run up to 92.36. Now the Gold Bugs Index had a good day out here today. That being said, the Gold Bugs Index has a long way to go before it gets back inside its higher range. The Gold Bugs Index right now is at $183.80. You're up $8. This baby has to get up into the 194.75. You know, it can do it. It can do it real easy. $8 today. The difference is that the Gold Bugs Index does move in increments of 8, 10, 12 pretty easily. And what that's all about is this. Let's go over to the bond first. So the 10-year note looks to me that it's off the bottom. The dollar looks like it's going to fail to me, folks. So let's do it the 10-year bond note first. The note did 2.4 million contracts. Bottom line, that's good contract volume. We'll see how it handles. We're at 125.22. 6 ticks above this is really important. You get into that with strength, guess what? This bond can be making a bottom. And good old King Dollar. King Dollar is the number. It's going to be the number tonight. And this is what it is. King Dollar hit 100.675 last night. The benchmark is 100.600. You get back inside that, that's going to be a failure of a breakout. Right back. Stay right there, folks.